Where do we use paraphrasing in an essay? The common wisdom, what you are told, is that you take the question, this is an IELTS question from an IELTS book, and you take the whole thing and rewrite it and make it the first sentence of your essay. This is not as effective. I'm going to show you a better and more effective way. Effective meaning you will get more marks for your writing and it's easier to write. How does it work? Well, if, as you saw in the other video, we can start with "it is said that," which translates this, some people believe. But what we're going to do is, a better place is we're going to put this sentence, this paraphrase, in our thesis. Okay? Why in the thesis? Because the thesis is saying this essay will show you why I agree, or it will show you why I disagree. Right? That's what the thesis does. So the question says, some people think this, and you say, I agree, or I disagree. So that's the perfect place to paraphrase it. I agree that, I disagree that, right? So we're going to get rid of this. We're not going to use this as a topic sentence. We're not going to use this as a topic sentence. This is going to be our thesis. So that means here we need this essay will argue that. Now, in terms of sentence structure, so you can understand sentence structure, subject, this essay, will argue is the verb. So argue is the main verb. This essay is the subject. When we have that, after that you go to a subject, a verb, and an object. Okay? So this is a thesis. And we have paraphrased in the thesis. Okay? So, if you put the answer to this in the topic sentence, you just rewrite it, well, some people think that, it looks silly because the question is not asking what some people think. That's not what you're writing about. You are writing about what you think. It's your argument, it's your essay, it's your explanation. So you're showing the examiner, I understand that this question is asking for my opinion. The question is not asking me to talk about what some people think. Right? Only you are writing this essay. Only you. So your essay is your idea. So that's why in here, what does it usually say when you write an essay? It says, I will argue that, right? So what's the key word here is I, because it's your essay. Now, this in the thesis makes sense because the question is asking you, agree or disagree. Should we have compulsory community service? Agree or disagree? I agree. This essay will argue that Mandarin ought to be. Yes, it is, I agree. If you disagree, it works like this. Ought not to be. It's another way of saying shouldn't be. Now, I have a North American accent, but I studied at the University of York and I studied at the University of Cambridge, and I know what a British exam is, and I know what British examiners want, and British English. Now, nobody's going to tell you you have to use British English. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if your examiner is English, British, Scottish, Welsh, they are used to this language, and you are showing them that you understand their language. Now, it's not written in the band descriptors that you have to use British English, but I can tell you it helps. So, ought to be something you won't hear in North America. This essay will argue. Why do we say this essay and not I will? You can say I will, but this essay is a way in academics to show that you're creating an argument with research and you're putting it into the research community for the essay to be analyzed or used. And it's not you that's in the community exactly. You're not with people together. So we use the language of this essay because it's academics is a conversation between people doing essays. Okay? So if you want to improve your grammar and improve your vocabulary and language, go to ieltswritingfix.com and download the grammar guide. If you're working on your essays and you're confused as to what is expected, go to my website, pay for some feedback, and I will give you feedback on your essay so you can see where your essay needs to be improved, and I will show you how to improve it. This will save you a lot of time and money in the long run because you'll pass first time. All of my students pass first time. True. I don't let my students take the exam. Well, they can do what they want, but I do not approve, say you're ready, until I see that when I see their essay, they are doing everything they need for their mark. Okay? Essay feedback is super powerful. In my course and in my feedback, I'm training you to be a good writer. That's something that you're going to use in university, in your business life, in your personal life, in presentations and proposals, job interviews. The grammar you're going to learn in the grammar guide is going to benefit you in your speaking test because you're going to create simple and complex compound. There's 3 types. You're going to create clear sentences that show that you can communicate. This is a test of how do you communicate. It's not a test of do you know a million words or did you memorize something. It's can you communicate ideas? Can you logically show ideas work? Okay, so like, subscribe, I'm putting more videos out for you guys. Go to the website, get the grammar guide. I've got a deal on as well. Check for a special on essay feedback. I can get you up 1 band even within a week. Because the reason why is not because you improved so much, like your grammar got perfect, but you'll see the mistakes and you'll fix them, mistakes that you don't know you're making. All right, so good luck on your exam and I'll talk to you guys soon.